Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Josies, and if it's not, thank you so much for coming back to watch my video. You know I really appreciate it. So from the title, you've seen that in today's video we're going to be doing a life update. As you can see from the background, the setting, the way I'm sitting, this is a very chill and laid back video, nothing too serious. I really just want to gist with you guys because I don't remember the last time I did this. It feels like I've been posting consistently, but it also feels like I've not been here. Like I've been showing you guys things, but then I've not really been speaking to you guys. I've not been updating you guys. You guys don't really know a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. I've been posting a question tag on my Instagram story. These are the questions that some of you guys asked me on Instagram. So if you want to get a chance to ask me some questions so you can watch me answer them on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Josie's Frank. My handle will be on the screen. So you guys ask me these questions, I'm going to be answering them. I'm also going to be addressing some topics I wrote down in my book that I really want to talk to you guys about today. So my face looks a little bit dry because I'm going to be doing my skincare, my makeup. I'm basically getting ready with you guys from scratch. I just finished having my bath. It's a bit cold, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first question I have here is, what made you decide to chop off your hair? And I actually got asked this type of question, not in this exact format, but like I got asked this question like a few times. Basically questions about, oh my god, your hair was so long, why do you cut it, or why do you cut your hair? And even besides Instagram, I've got asked this question like by my classmates, by my friends, by some people in school. People would think that, oh, people who would decide to like go for a big chop are people who don't have like a good hair growth, or maybe like there was something they're trying to work on with their hair, or maybe they are depressed, like things like that. So I feel like that's why a lot of people kept asking me this question, but there is no specific reason why I cut my hair. I honestly just wanted a change. And if you've watched my big chop vlogs, you remember when I said that I didn't even think about cutting my hair too much. It was not something I sat down and I was like, oh, should I cut my hair, should I not cut my hair? So it's not like I was depressed or I was sad, nothing at all. I honestly wanted a new look. Also, the fact that I'm turning 20 this year, I've been thinking from the beginning of the year of something new I can do. That it's like, oh, I'm turning a new year. I also thought of like waiting till my birthday to cut my hair, but I just thought about it that by that time I might not have that idea again. I might not want to cut my hair, so I decided to cut it at that time. So I hope that answers your question. So this person is asking me how my business is doing. So just in case you're lost and you're wondering, oh, what business, this person is not talking about YouTube, he's not talking about content creation. And by the way, in case I'm looking away, there's a mirror in my front and I'm like making sure that I'm putting my skincare at the right place on my face. So yeah, this person is talking about Shop Josies, which is my small business. In case you don't know, I actually started Shop Josies in 2021, even before I became a YouTuber. And I started when I was waiting for admission. This is a whole different story, and that doesn't necessarily answer this question, but I'm just trying to give a backstory for anyone who might not even know that I have a business or something like that. So this person is asking me how my business is doing. So I'm filming this video as of June 2nd, and I decided to be more intentional about Shop Josies in May. Like that was my goal for May. I wanted to get back on my feet. I wanted to start posting more on Instagram. I wanted to start advertising my business again on Shop Josies and everything. And to answer your question, business has been rocky. It hasn't been easy, but I am actually getting back on my feet and I'm so happy. Like it's better than doing nothing. The cost of things in the country are so expensive. Like things are skyrocketing every day. So like it's not even easy being a business owner, but I'm trying my best. In June, this month that we are in, I really plan to be even more intentional about my business than I was in May. So to answer this question, in short, my business is doing well. I'm thriving, I'm growing, I'm slowly getting back on my feet, and I'm falling in love with my business all over again. Third question I have here is, how has 2024 been so far? So 2024 so far has been, I would say, not what I expected. One thing about me is I tend to be an overachiever. I am very big on goal setting, making vision boards, planning your year out and all of that. So one thing I did differently when setting my goals for this year, which I never used to do, was setting quarterly goals. So for the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, I was like, this is what I want to achieve. And I think this, I would say, is one of the things that has made 2024 so far feel like I have not done anything, because I said by the end of the first quarter I want to have done this, and it's looking like I've not even been able to tick off the things I wanted to do in the first quarter. And this is just me being honest and realistic with you guys. I'm not going to come here and lie that, oh, I've achieved all my goals, or I've been able to do everything I wanted to do. On some days I'm so sad about this, it makes me feel so bad. I start to compare myself to others. But one thing I have decided to just take as an advice to myself is just to have a grateful heart, because even in all the fact that, oh, what I wrote down and all the things I achieved, I can still say that 2024 I've been able to do some very, very amazing things. Like, this is advice to anybody who might even be feeling the way I'm feeling about 2024 so far. Please just be grateful and be content, because honestly sometimes we count our losses and forget to count all the things that God has blessed us with. When I sit down and remember the blessings that God has given me, I just feel so bad, and I feel like a spoiled brat for even complaining over the things I've not been able to achieve. So honestly, 2024 so far has not been what I expected, but I'm grateful to God. We're just in the second quarter. There are still so many months to go to the end of the year. So I'm just hoping, praying, and working towards achieving the rest of my goals. Next step in this routine is foundation, and I'm going to be answering the 4 question now. This person is asking me how to deal with low views on content you create. Am I the best person to answer this question? Okay, I'm just going to try to answer this question in the best possible way I can, because this is something that I feel like every content creator faces. You might look like at the content creator and be like, she has 100,000 of views, but then she's still getting 20 something thousand views, and to you it might be like, oh, 20 something thousand views is a lot, but if you compare it to her subscriber counts, that's still not her getting up to even half of her subscribers to watch her content. So what I'm trying to say in summary is that every content creator at a stage faces low views on their content, but the advice I would give you, and also give to myself, is just to keep creating. If you don't create, you will not know that content that will go viral. If you're not creating based off a few low views or a few videos that you've not done well, then none of your videos will get the chance to do well, if you get what I'm saying. So the advice I'll give you is just to keep on creating, because one day and that day might be tomorrow, it might be next month, it might be next year. Nobody knows that particular day, but trust me, one day your content is going to get recognized, and you will even be shocked by the turnout. So I would advise you to keep on creating. I know it's disheartening, trust me, it is very annoying, because it's not easy. Content creation is not an easy thing at all. So like, imagine putting effort and doing a lot, and then your videos are not now doing well. Like, it's very sad. I won't tell you not to feel bad, but I'll just tell you that when you feel bad, you're thinking about it, you're like, oh, I'm getting low views, try to buckle up, try to see some things you can do better, or try to watch other people's videos, those are getting a lot of views. Try to change niches. There's just a lot of things you can do, but don't give up. Like, don't do that. Okay, so I'm still trying to blend my foundation, and in case I did not leave a disclaimer in this video, please, oh, makeup experts, I'm a beginner, right? I'm literally still learning how to do my own makeup, practicing like most times. So please, in case anything is not blending well, or I'm not applying anything right, please don't come for me. I'm still a beginner. Next question I have is still on YouTube content creation. This person is asking me, how do you do YouTube? I want to start making shorts, but I'm terrified. I don't think there's anything in life that you can do that is very, very easy. Most things are not easy to do, and YouTube is not like one of those things that is easy, like I've said before. But creating shorts, I would say, is even easier than creating long form content. If you want to start creating shorts on YouTube, I would always advise, and this is also for my long form content girlies, if you want to start creating shorts, please focus on shorts, because the damage that merging shorts and long form content will do to your channel, it might be looking good at the beginning, it's sweet, your subscribers are increasing, no problem. But wait till you stop creating shorts and you're creating long form content and nobody's coming to watch it. Then you now know that you should have just kept creating only long form content. So if you actually want to create shorts are actually easy, because like that's the trend now. People are watching short form content a lot. It's not as difficult as creating long form videos, because like, for example, my vlogs, it takes like a span of like a week to create one video and then another week to edit that video. So like, it's like 2 weeks dedicated to this. But for short form content, I also create like some short form content on Instagram, and I know that, okay, when I just dedicate a few hours to creating that video, I edit it in a few hours. Let me say like 2 hours to create, 2 hours to edit, and I'm able to post. So just like every platform, come up with a content calendar, come up with a content strategy, a plan, and just start. Honestly, don't be scared, just like start posting, and like you learn on the job. There's nothing wrong in your first, second, third, fourth, fifth video flopping. With time you would get a hang of what the YouTube Shorts analytics want, how to create better shorts. One advice I would give for YouTube Shorts is like hashtags are a major thing. Like hashtags do a lot of good for your YouTube Shorts. I don't really know a lot about YouTube Shorts because I don't create shorts often, but you can watch videos on YouTube as well, tutorials, whatever. But please don't be scared, just start creating. Okay, I'm in the 7th question right now, and oh my god, most of these questions are on content creation. But what did I expect? Yeah, how are you able to post consistently? It's not easy. It's actually not easy posting consistently. Like, it takes a lot of sacrifice. For example, today is Sunday and I came home from school for the weekend. When I'm meant to be resting after a busy week of classes and everything, I came home because I want to film. And this video I'm even filming today, June 2nd, is not going to go up in like 2 weeks. So the answer to how I am able to stay consistently is 3 things: sacrifice, discipline, and batch creating. So sacrifice in the aspect that I am able to like dedicate hours, sometimes in the night, to creating videos for my channel, so that I don't have to be running helter-skelter to post on Saturday. I pre-upload my videos a lot, so I don't necessarily, sometimes I don't even like have to check my YouTube Studio app to check whether the video is ready, because I've uploaded that video like weeks before. The second thing is discipline. Like I said, I make sure to plan my content. When it's time for a new month, I've already brought out my calendar. I planned out all the posts I want to go up that month, and then having a strict content plan. Like, I post Saturdays 6 p.m. Most people will post twice a week. Some people even post thrice a week. But I'm a student and I know that I cannot. It's not like it's not something I can do, but I'm going to like lose myself in the process. So I just decided that okay, the best thing that works for me is posting on Saturdays by 6 p.m. Pick a day that works for you, the day that you know you can post and you would be judicious with it, like, so that your audience would know that this day is for Josie's, this day is for this day is for that. So like, that's basically it. And then batch creating. A day that I'm doing a vlog, I can decide to do a vlog, a makeup video, and then a sit down video. So basically, try to see what works for you. Then try to mix your content. You're doing a vlog for a week, right? And like in that week, you can film 2 sit down videos while making a vlog. So like basically just try to mix and match and then do what works for you. So that's how I am able to stay consistent. That's how I do it basically. Please, we need advice on how to grow your channel. I have a whole video about this dedicated on my YouTube channel. I'll link it above, or I'll link it in the description box so you can check it out. But I'm just going to give you some advice off the top of my head. Consistency is key. I think we all know this. Second thing I would say is please pay attention to your titles and your thumbnails, especially titles. Like, it's very, very, very important. We are millions of creators on this platform. All of us are fighting for the chance to be noticed by an audience or whatnot. You need to use searchable titles. I feel like you really just need to go and watch that video, because like I'm rushing to like answer a lot of questions for this one. I feel like my concealer is finished though. Hey. Okay, as I was saying, so I'm rushing to answer a lot of questions for this video, but I explained like this whole title thing very well in that particular video, so I would really recommend you watch it. But off the top of my head, I would say consistency is very important. Pay attention to your titles and your thumbnails. Try to have good editing. Like, that is very important, the editing, because like it's like you're telling a story for a vlog, and editing is very, 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 very important. I think these are the 3 things I would tell you. Then try to make sure that it is your passion, because I've seen a few people start YouTube for the money, and to get to that point where you're going to start getting paid is not easy. So like, if it's not something you're doing for the love of it or because you enjoy it, you're going to find yourself giving up like midway, or like at a point on your journey. So these are the things I would advise. But also, if you really, really want like in-depth advice, I would advise you go check that video. It's going to be in the description box. You guys see, I'm literally squeezing out the last of this concealer, because I like this LA Girl Pro Concealer a lot. I'm talking like as if I've used any other type, but it's nice. This person is asking me, where do you get your content creation tools from? Very good question. So I have a ring light, a 12 feet tripod, I think, and a mini vlogging tripod, a microphone, and then my phone. And I use an iPhone XR. So I got my iPhone XR from at DT Gadgets. They are a very legit gadget plug on Instagram. I got my vlogging tripod from them as well. They sell microphones, they sell ring lights. My ring light was a gift. I got my tripod from the market at that time. So DT Gadgets is an online gadget store, and they basically sell gadgets, laptops, phones, accessories, and recently they started selling content creation tools, and that is where I got my vlogging tripod from. I'm looking to get a wireless mic because using a wired mic is not easy. I literally have my mic inside my hoodie so that the wire does not show. I learned this hack yesterday. So that is where I would recommend you getting your content creation tools from. Aditi Gadgets, all their details will be on the screen. They have a very good customer service. I've patronized them a few times, so that is where I would say I get my content creation tools from. Or if you're starting out and you want to get any content creation tool, gadget, laptop, any of those kind of things, I would advise that you send them a DM on Instagram and patronize them. Basically, how to start and run a business as a student. I also have a video talking about money on my channel, but like, I think I should make one dedicated to like starting a business. I will try to work on that. First thing you need to do is actually identify what you want to sell and why you want to sell that. That's very important. Then you need to identify the platform you actually want to sell on. Is it WhatsApp? Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? Are you getting a website? Then you need to identify why you're starting the business. Are you trying to work towards financial liberation, or are you just doing it to like gather money in school to keep yourself going or whatever? Very important. I spoke about this at length in my how to make money video. I would link it in the description box as well. But for this video, I would say you should ask yourself those questions because that would determine how you plan to run the business. Another important thing is capital. Are your parents ready to give you money to start the business? Do you have money to start the business? If you don't have capital, I would always advise that you start with drop shipping first. I've explained drop shipping 1,001 times on this channel, but I don't mind explaining it again. So drop shipping, basically you have your own business, you have your business name, you probably have your packaging materials, but you don't have capital, so you can always merge with another business owner. She sells fans, you too, you want to be selling fans. She sells her fans for 3.5. You can either sell your fans for 4.5, 4K, depending on how much you want to gain. And post, I have fans available. Once your customer pays, you're sending the 3.5 to the vendor, collecting the fan and giving to your customer, walking away with 1,000 naira, 500 naira, whatever amount gain. That's drop shipping. That way you can be able to start gathering money to be able to go to the market and get your own stock. I have one last question to answer, and yeah, so let's do that. The question here is, how do I manage finances as a student? You see this question, where you get the answer, come and tell me. Managing finances as a student is not easy, because even the months when you say you don't want to buy anything, either you are printing something, you are submitting something, you are contributing for something, you are paying for one manual or the other. Yes, I'm throwing shade to my department. I'm throwing shade to my department. It's so annoying because sometimes it's like I'm not even spending that much money, but the amount of money this school is sucking from me is a lot. And then let's not even talk about data. You see that one? Some people will say, okay, data is not a need. You can stay without having data in school. You cannot. In my department, if you stay one day without having data, they will write the exam, they will graduate, and they will leave you. Because literally, the way we're passing information is through our WhatsApp group chat. And you need data to be... Oh, you people. Eh? What have I done? Laughs at herself. Just try to pay attention to what I'm saying. Let me try and fix this. So you need data to know what is happening, basically. Projects, assignments. It's not cheap. They will say the data is lasting for 30 days. It will not last for up to 1 week. Even when you say you don't want to use social media platforms and all of that, the data will not last. It's how I've left answering this question and just venting to you guys my pain. But the answer I would have to this question is to try to cut down on some excessive spending. For example, if you have food stuff, that's one thing I do. On some weeks, instead of splurging on buying food every single day, you can just dedicate a day to cooking. Right? Cook and know that week I'm not really spending a lot on food, buying food and all of that. But with the state of the things in this country, is it even easy. Even if you say you don't want to spend, you'll still find a way to spend, like I said. So at this point, with everything, it's either you are finding ways to make more money, or you're managing the money you have. And managing most times might not be very feasible. So I would always advise that as a student, you try to get another source of income, a way you can be earning money. You guys know that I'm all about earning money, being in your bag, financial liberation. Like, gone are the days that you have to wait till you're graduating or to when you get a white collar job before you start earning money. Like, we're in 2024. Those days have passed. Speaking of money, talking about how to make money as a student, this leads me to the sponsor of today's video. So I want to say a big thank you to PressOneAfrica for sponsoring this portion of the video. So I'm just going to pause doing my makeup so that I can explain what PressOneAfrica is and the amazing earning opportunities they have for students, for business owners, for young people. Basically, as a young person, as a student, as a youth, it is very, very important to have a source of income, and PressOneAfrica is giving you the opportunity to do this, because with PressOneAfrica you can turn your network into cash by becoming a PressOne associate. This way you can earn up to 30% whenever anyone you refer signs up to have a PressOne subscription. With PressOneAfrica, you can help business owners thrive while earning extra cash. Anyone at all can join the PressOne Associate program for free today. It's completely free to be able to earn and start building an extra income. I'll have a link you can click to start and to find more information in the description box, so you can check it out, so you can learn more and understand everything that the PressOneAfrica Associates program stands for. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you to PressOneAfrica for sponsoring this portion of the video. So guys, that's the last question I was asked. So I have 7 things that I've actually highlighted here, and I feel like I've talked about one of the things here is cutting my hair, and I feel like I've spoken about it enough, so I'm not going to be talking about it again. So let me just start by addressing a comment I got on one of my videos. I think I spoke about this particular subject on one of my vlogs, but I still want to talk about it at length a little bit more, so that you guys would understand where I'm coming from. So I got a comment from someone saying that my content is boring. I actually deleted the comment because you won't come and stress me on my own page. And even some people I know personally have tried to use style to tell me that I need to create more type of content. My content is not interesting, it's boring, and whatever. And one thing about me is that I take criticism from 2 angles. So before I continue, I want to go in with eyeshadow. If you're an OG on this channel, you know that whenever I apply eyeshadow, something must up. Something must happen, but I'm just practicing. I'm not going anywhere. So let me just do this. I get the whole emotion of when I receive a bad comment, I get angry and I'm like, who is this person? Why you say something like this? But when I've relaxed and that anger has gone down, I try to think from that person's angle, because for every comment, some of them are very, very nonsense, like they're very, very out of place. But for this kind of comment, the person might be coming from a good place, right? Just passing it out in a wrong way. So I thought about it and I'm like, how is the person saying boring? And I just reasoned that maybe the person wants me to be more extroverted, the person wants me to go out more, the person wants me to show more of my friends and everything. And I explained in that vlog that I talked about it, I think 2 vlogs ago, that this is literally the kind of person I am. Whatever I'm showing you guys on my channel is exactly who I am. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't go out often. Like I said in that vlog, I need the money to go to the kind of places I like to go out. I'm not a party person. I'm not a rave person. I'm not necessarily a concert person. So I don't really like going out. I don't want to call myself an ambivert, because I don't think I'm an ambivert. I know how to talk to people. So that's why people feel I'm an extrovert. But I'm actually very, very introverted. And some of you might be able to tell from the activities I show in my vlogs. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I understand where that person is coming from. If that person is coming from a good angle, I understand. And if you like my content the way it is, I appreciate you. If you feel like I should be more outgoing, I want to apologize to you that this is the kind of person I am. And like I said before, I don't want to change myself for content. I don't want to lose myself in the process of trying to be a content creator. I don't want to now change the kind of person I am, change my personality, and even forget who Joseph is in the first place. I feel like using my hand for this eyeshadow is going to be a flop. Yeah, it's going to be a flop. I need to look for my brush. You know what? I'm going to try it. Somebody did it on TikTok. I will do it. Let me try it. Whatever you see, you will take it like that. Second thing I want to address is my room. You guys, can you see this background? Like, when I had not worked on my room, I would not have been able to just balance here and be doing my makeup with you guys without worrying about my background. But like, my room is so beautiful, if I say so myself. And I just want to thank everybody for all the kind comments on that room makeover video. Like, a lot of you guys who have been watching me for a few years were actually very, very, very happy for me. For those of you guys who have been watching me for some time, your comments were different. It was like, oh my god, oh, it's been a long time coming, oh, your room is so beautiful, now you can give us this kind of content, blah 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 blah. So my room is so beautiful. I appreciate everybody who actually noticed the effort I put in making and editing that video. It took a lot. Like, it was not easy. This was an idea I had in, will I say February? I think March, yeah. When I was writing my exams, I had the idea and I just wrote it in my notepad and I was like, okay, I would visit this after exams. And when I was planning it, I told a few people, and it was looking so big, so unrealistic for me, because a few people that have done this kind of videos on YouTube have hired a whole team, a videographer, a different type of editor to do it. But I did everything on my own. But I was assisted by my sister, Jason. She was one who helped me to shoot the room because she's a mobile videographer. By the way, if you need any mobile videographer, she's actually the girl for the job. Basically, I'm just grateful to God. I'm grateful to everybody for even the opportunity to be able to work on my room. Honestly, the room makes me so happy. Like, look at my background. Like, I didn't really have to think of a setup. I'm literally sitting down on the floor and just like making this video, and everywhere still looks beautiful. So the next thing I want to address and speak about is getting recognized / brand deals. Guys, you guys even saw that in this particular video there was a sponsorship portion. When I got the DM from them, it was surreal to me, honestly. I was like, Josie, so people are watching you like this, and I'm beginning to work for brands, and I'm even open to brand deals, right? If you're a small business and you want to send me a package for me to create content for you, you want to send me anything, please don't send me hair care products, because as you can see, I have no hair. That's how I went to sign up for a job for hair care products. And when they checked my profile, I'm sure in their mind they were like, who is this babe? Because I've cut my hair. I did not reason it. I forgot in my rushy to be part of the people selected for the program, because it's a UGC program. I forgot that I've cut my hair, so I don't even have the criteria to create content for them. So that's just a funny story. But like, I'm open to brand deals. I'm open to collaborations, either on YouTube, on Instagram. You can send me packages. I would unbox. I'll create content, whatever. Basically, I really want to like explore brand deals this year. I've done a few. I've not really done like a product business. I've done more of like promoting people's services, something like that. So I'm open to brand deals. Basically, this is a new era for us. Can you imagine that I forgot about blush? My mom's blush, I took it yesterday and I want to use it right now. When I talk about the parts I have been dreading speaking about, this is something emotional to me, and I hope I don't even get emotional while talking about it again. My first semester year 2 results at today, I've not seen all my courses, but I've seen 7 out of 8, so it's just 1. They've not released the final results, but my results have been not what I expected. That's what I'll say, because I didn't even film throughout the time for my exam prep, because I was looking not like myself. Like, one thing about me when it comes to exams, I get very intense because I don't like not doing well. I like passing. It's not even about me enjoying my course per se. It's just with the fact that I don't like not doing well. I would say that I prepared very well. Honestly, I was not sleeping from the hours of 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m. consecutively for over 3 weeks. I was not sleeping, so I was preparing. I was having overnight study sessions. I really put my all into that exam, and I've been seeing some of my results, and it's just been like, I could have done better, but it's not something I was really going to fight about or cry about, because I'm like, okay, we still go harder in the next semester. Until I saw one of my results about 3 Fridays ago. Now, that week I was not vlogging, and I saw that exam result on a Friday. The name of this course is Civil Engineering Mathematics. I've spoken about it a few times on my channel. In year 1, I did General Engineering Mathematics, that is GEG. It's not necessarily an easy course. It's from the Faculty of Engineering. It's a borrowed course, and it's one of my highest units. And it's not very easy, but leading to the exam, I prepared a lot because I knew that this is not my strength. I do better at reading courses. I'm not bad at math, but it's not like my favorite thing to do. So seeing the results that Friday, I saw that I had gotten an F in that course, and when I saw it, I swallowed, and then I started crying. The tears started coming out immediately. I didn't process anything. I just started crying. I don't like failing. Failure is new to me. The first time I would ever say I had a near fail experience was when I was in SS3. So I wrote WAEC and I got a D in mathematics. At that time, I was not happy in my secondary school. I did not want to go back to school to write NECO. I schooled in Benin and I live in Lagos. So I was just like, okay, if I can pass my WAEC in what city, all I have to do is prepare for graduation, and I go for graduation and I'm done with that school. But life had other plans. I got a D in maths, and Unilag, the school I wanted to go to, which I'm now a student of, does not accept D's. It has to be ABC. That day I cried. I still remember in 2020, around November, October, around that time, I cried my eyes out. I was so sad. I felt so bad because I was like, I put in so much effort and I'm getting a D. Why am I getting a D? I don't want to go back to school to write NECO. It was just like, because growing up, I've always been like top 10 in my classes. Primary school, I was an A student. Junior secondary school, I was an A student. SS1, I started shaking. And the reason why I started shaking was because I wasn't necessarily good at those science subjects. But the reason why I did not leave science class to arts class was because I knew that I was going to be able to scale through. Even if I am not part of the top 5, I would still be part of top 10. So I knew I was going to be able to scale through. So I still kept on pushing. And I never failed throughout my senior secondary school. But I would say I did not do as well as I was doing when I was in junior secondary school, basically. Let me move on to present day. Let's stop talking about the past. I got an F in this course, and it wasn't just me. It was actually a mass failure. It's not like it was just me or whatever. And I don't want to disclose a lot of information concerning the circumstances surrounding this course and other people's grades and all. I don't want to talk about that, but it was heartbreaking. Because it's different when you know you did not put effort. Some people fail that course and they're not really feeling as bad as I am, because it's like I didn't really put effort. But I put effort. Like, that's what I would keep us saying today. I put effort into preparing for that exam, studying. I never missed a class. I did all projects. I did all labs. I don't joke with my attendance. So it's not like F. If you're in university, F is 30. 5 to 0. So you're trying to tell me I got between that with all the efforts I put. So those are the thoughts that were basically going through my head at that time. I've accepted it, and if nothing is done, I'm doing the course again. And I'm not sharing this story because I want pity or I want people to say, oh, sorry, Josie. It's not even easy coming to say you failed. Like, a lot of people are watching this, not just my subscribers. I've started to realize that I inspire a lot of people, or a few people on here. The DMs I get from people who are trying to like navigate university, who are trying to just get into university, sometimes remind me that I've become a pillar of an example to some people. And being a creator, one thing I promised myself was that I don't want to come and show the good. I will show the good, I will show the bad, and I will show the ugly. I will not just show when I'm passing. I will not just show when I'm doing well, getting A's. I got a few A's too. So I will not just show when I'm getting A's, I will also show when I'm not doing well. And I'm sharing this as encouragement to somebody, because this is the encouragement I got from my parents, I got from my support systems around me, telling me that failing is not the end of the world. It's a bummer that I got an F, but I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. I've grown past it. There are some days that I remember it and I feel bad. I start crying all over again. I start wishing that it was not an F. But that is it. If nothing is done, that is going to be the reality. I have to do the course again. So this is one of the things I really, really want to talk to you guys about. And yeah, it feels good to share it with you guys. I don't really like when people are telling me sorry. It makes me feel even more emotional. But I know I will still get those kind of comments. So in advance, I appreciate everybody. Okay, so my voice was getting shaky and this was trying to form a threat to this makeup, but no, the show must go on. I'm taking a break from YouTube. Since 2022 that I started my channel, I have only missed about 3 or 4 upload days. I'm not exaggerating. Initially I started posting twice a week and then I reduced to once a week. So let me just say I've been posting once a week for over a year and it is not easy. I've been thinking about it going on a break, but I didn't want to go on a break without announcing it, and that is even one of the reasons why I decided to come and film this life update. YouTube takes a lot of my time. It takes a bulk of my time. I kind of want my other videos to marinate. I want like a new audience to start watching those videos. I just want to start creating more on Instagram. And the thing about me is that I might talk today and I might not end up going on the break, but I really see myself taking like a 2 to 3 week, maybe a month at most break, but I doubt I'll be able to survive a month without YouTube. So I think I'll be taking a 2 to 3 week break from uploading on YouTube. So from this video, there will be no upload for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And even if I'm not even posting on Instagram, focusing on myself, focusing on shop Josie's, and focusing on school, those 3 things are the things that I really want to do with this break. Whew. Okay, I can't really tell if this makeup is looking good. Okay, from the mirror it looks good. I feel like I've really mastered blending. But yeah guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I'm so happy that I've been able to actually talk to you guys about this thing. Don't miss me too much when I'm on my break. Oh please, you guys can always even find me on my Instagram page. I always post on my Instagram story, so if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. My handle will be on the screen. It's always a very fun time talking to you guys, listening with you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support, all the encouragement, all the kind words. Like, I didn't even imagine having this kind of community. Like, my community is so loving. I appreciate every single one of you, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.